everyone, and welcome to Season 3 of Conversations with Nancy. I'm Tori Davis, and this season we'll be focusing on our community partnerships and how the Hillsborough County Tax Collector's Office partners with various organizations throughout our community to better serve our residents. Today, I am honored to introduce our tax collector, of course, Nancy Millan, and we also have Shauna Deiulio and Chris Robinson from Kings Point Masters Association, and today we are going to be discussing our Mobile ID Go program as well as our Government Day event. So welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Shauna and Chris. I really do appreciate you being here. And I could tell you, I was so grateful for our partnership and the work that we've been doing, especially when we talk about accessibility and bringing services out to the community. And we did it in a big way, would you not say?
Oh, yeah. Yes, I would. And it was something of a first.
Yes, it was.
For out there. It was, people really got involved, and especially your mobile license. That was a big hit, a very big hit.
Yeah, and Shauna, you played an integral role in getting these meetings together. Can you talk about what the meeting was about and what we did?
Sure. So you brought obviously all the agencies from the county there, which was a big hit. There's so many resources that are available, especially to the senior citizens, because we are a 55 and up community that nobody knows about. So they were very enlightened, and a lot of good services that they can sign up for. But of course, the star of the show was the mobile unit. Yes. We actually booked up all of the appointments that you had. We even extended it a little bit to get a few more in. Mm-hmm. But people are at my office all the time wanting to know when is it coming back,
really?
And thanking us and thanking
Oh my
you
gosh,
for
that's
the
awesome.
event.
Yes, and so just to give a little bit of background, so it started out that I was attending one of your meetings, your HOA meetings, and we started talking about the different services, and there was a ton of questions. So we decided that we were going to bring government out to your community at Kings Point. And so we designated a government day where we invited other government agencies to join us there at your facilities, which is a beautiful facility. So thank you for that and being great hosts. But it also gave us that opportunity to really have one-on-one conversations with your residents and bringing out those needed services right out to your community. And the one you were talking about that we're most proud of is our Mobile ID Go unit, where we actually are able to issue driver's license right there on the premises. We saw, how many people did we see there?
Several hundred, maybe
yes.
300 or so.
It was an amazing event, and we really learned a lot. It was, I know that we tried one time and didn't work out, but we were resilient and we didn't want to give up. And I thank you to you and Kings Point and the board to really, you guys were so supportive. And to me, it's a true testament of when we work as in a partnership to provide services to our community, something that's brand new to the tax collector's office. And I think it serves as a role model that we can take out to other communities and provide needed services where transportation is not always easy especially in a community that's for senior citizens. And so I think it was the perfect situation where government can go straight to your community and serve them.
Yeah, especially with the seniors, because, they're older, they're not feeling the best. So to wait the long wait line sometimes at the tax collector's office can be difficult. And some of them are homebound and can't travel. But even that was great because we have a tram in our community. So they were able to pick up residents and bring them so that they could participate. But I did want to say a big thank you to you, because how all of this really started, I randomly got a hold of your office to see if you could come out and speak at one of our meetings, not ever thinking that I would even get a response. But you guys responded right away and you came out. And then that was when you kind of had the idea to host Government Day, which was obviously a wonderul idea. So we really
I would say that's near and dear to my heart is bringing, I always dreamed that I was going to drive in a golf cart and serve your community.
Yes.
So I didn't get to the golf cart, but at least we got there.
Well, I'll give you a ride next time.
Awesome.
We've got plenty of golf carts.
Yeah, and speaking of golf carts, a lot of people don't have cars anymore.
True.
You can go in Sun City Center, you can go from Walmart to Home Depot, any medical procedure you can think of is on 674, and it can all be done in a golf cart.
That's awesome.
So it's
yes.
And it's very nice that you came out, because
We certainly don't want them driving.
No,
all
no,
over our
you
office.
can't make it. The batteries won't last. But no, it was very convenient for them, and we invited other communities as well.
Yes,
This
and I
time,
thought
which
that
was
was wonderful that you offered it up to all your neighboring communities. And our goal is to make it bigger and better every year. We're really excited too because hopefully next year when we visit, we'll also have a mobile office, which will be a 40-foot bus with 3 stations within the bus that will be able to serve more of our communities and be able to issue right on premises. So that's the goal for next year. And I'm hoping that we can continue to grow this program. I think that you were the pioneers that helped me make it bring it to fruition where it's something real that we can share in other communities who share the same types of challenges that you do in Sun City Center.
Well, our residents are aware a bus is coming, and they are very excited.
Yeah, the rumor is not a rumor anymore.
But I know, this friendship, obviously it's turned into now a friendship. We can call on you guys. In addition to the mobile unit, we had expanded to focus on other government agencies too. So I know you guys talked about, the importance of bringing these services into the community. So not only was the mobile ID unit there, but then we also had a bunch of other partner agencies, other elected officials as well there, so that it really provides that, one-on-one kind of experience, right, for the community.
Yes, and we hope to, bring in more of our local government and our electeds to share in that experience so that they actually get that one-on-one time to talk to the residents and the people that they represent in their districts too.
There was a lot of people that I know that stopped at the assessors table and Public Works too. So there was a lot of interest in that.
Yeah, we're trying to identify what are the needs and what agencies do we need to bring. And that's one area that we grew the program this last time that we were there and added more agencies. But our hope is that you help us identify what are the needs and what agencies are the ones that have most interest to that community. And we would love to be able to bring them and partner them to join us on our government day for next year.
Yeah.
Well, I know we had representatives from Christine Miller's county commissioner's office, as well as Michael Owen from the House of Representatives. And they really enjoyed that because that you're bringing them there so that they can share their concerns. Because obviously, like everybody else with traffic and drainage, and there's a lot of issues that they wanted to talk about. And so they were really pleased to be able to voice their opinions.
And a lot of politicians aren't available for, you just walk up and talk, like I was talking with Michael and Christine, and that was a very good conversations that you can have.
Yeah, I think it's
one-on-one.
important that, we bring government to you.
Of course, you too.
Right. I think it's important that we're not only a figure that you see or on a tax notice, but to actually have real interactions with our customers and talk about real things that are impacting those communities so that we can come back and make a difference and try to help and identify challenges so that we can, assist them through whatever it is. And so I think that's what the partnership is, vital, to have open feedback and collaboration, talk about the good, bad, and ugly, and then how do we improve it, right?
Well, I know they enjoyed you being so accessible. Being able to talk right to you. And then your team was wonderful.
Yeah.
And the guys that ran the mobile unit were just, you have to have a little patience,
Right.
in a 55 and up community. And so they were all very patient and very kind. And it was just wonderful.
Well, thank you. And again, I so appreciate the friendship and the partnership. And I think that it's a role model and you should be very proud to be the first. And that we will be showcasing this, especially just having this conversation on a podcast so that more areas of Hillsborough County can learn about the program and they can know how it can benefit their residents. I think it's important. Hillsborough County is huge. We're like third largest county in the state. And we have 1.6 people right here that live here that we need to touch. And so these types of events really give us that opportunity to have that communication access to services.
Right. And we have about 10,000 residents. So that was, really great. So you're still reaching a big A big chunk of them.
Yes.
And in addition to those communities too, right, the mobile ID unit can also go to hospitals and assisted living facilities as well, right? So it's, continuing to expand further.
Yes, we are going to expand not only to communities, but as Tori is mentioning, is that for assisted living where there is a big challenge with transportation and the need for an ID to just continue with services. And so we're really proud of this program and saving that person some dignity and respect where we would actually go visit the person at their home. And that's something probably that we need to share with your community, because I'm certain that there's areas that may have homebound a resident that can't get out of their home or doesn't have access to transportation. There are certain criteria that they would have to meet, but we could actually go out and visit them at their home to issue their driver's license. Their ID. Not a driver's license.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yes. So we hope to expand that. And these types of mechanisms to communicate and educate our public are the way that we're really going to get the word out. And you are the advocates too. With 10,000 residents, we're hoping to continue to spread the word of what we're doing.
Right. Well, and then with us opening up to the other communities, it's, quite a bit that we have out there. So like I said, next one will be bigger.
Yes, ma'am.
We love to hear it. And we are looking forward to the next government day. In addition to that, the mobile ID unit, as we talked about today, it is out and about and available. So if you have a community event or, are a part of assisted living facility, we encourage you to visit our website at HillsTax.FL.gov to learn more, not only about the mobile ID unit, but also about all the other community outreach initiatives that our office has. So huge thank you to Nancy and Shauna and Chris for being here today. Great conversation. Hope you all enjoyed it as well, and take care, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.